Dear Diary, you wake up and realize for the millionth time or remind yourself for the millionth time that the world is mad out there. And people are constantly trying to, fill up their ego to feel better by harming others, abusing others, whether individually or collectively. It's a mad world, and we only live a little bit, and then we depart. And people tend to forget that. People don't like to think about how short life is, and that a lot of things are meaningless and pointless. And for the little time that you have here, you could choose to spend it in a more meaningful and kind way, and not seek, fulfillment through making others feel worse or harming others in any shape or form. That's nothing new. That's nothing new, is it? You could argue it's like in our species' DNA, right? Or like that humankind has been like that since the dawn of time. Like you see it everywhere. You see it everywhere. People nowadays, maybe also because, it's so easy to say something and not, online, and not suffer the repercussions. People bang on a lot about free speech, and there is free speech. Like, you're literally practically free to say whatever you like, but what people don't like is the repercussions. They don't like they don't like owning responsibility for the effect that whatever they may say may have on others, and they don't like it, which is very childish. People act very childishly because they do use free speech, and when they notice that people don't like, or when they notice that people don't like what they're saying, or that what they're saying is so bad that they're getting punished for it, they're like, oh, you don't like free speech. No, we like free speech. We would like to know what you think. We would always like to know what you think so that we can act accordingly. There's action and reaction. People tend to forget that. Action and reaction. And there's so much going on in the world because of that. There's also, of course, a lot of apathy. The lack of reaction. Apathy. Both collectively and individually. We've been going south, like, forever. It'd be a lie to claim that the shit has hit the fan just now. The shit has been hitting the fan constantly for forever. It's just that I believe that in the past you wouldn't really hear about it that often and that easily because of technology. Nowadays everything's just a blink of an eye away. Information is just a blink of an eye away. Something happens on the other side of the planet, you find out about it within seconds. That's where we at right now. Thank goodness we always have music to keep us going and to somewhat keep us sane. I don't know personally what I would have done without music. I think sometimes it's one of the few things that keeps my brain intact. But I do really hope deep down inside that the world was a different place. It's not, and pretending it is a different place, like most of us do, doesn't always help. Sometimes ignoring what's going on in the world and what's going on around us just to protect ourselves from going nuts drives us nuts even harder, because there comes a day when all of that shit hits us. All of that shit hits us. You wake up one morning and the realization of all of what's going on hits you, and it hits you hard. And personally, no matter how much I've tried in my life to kind of ignore what's going on every day, everywhere, sometimes it's helped me, but then there comes that morning when I wake up and I just realize that everything is shit, from my microcosm to like the entire world. It's only not shit for the delusional people. There's people who who completely ignore the fact or reality because they have it better than others, and usually that's got to do with wealth in most cases. But wealth is not something that the majority of the population of the world enjoys. So, and we just got to keep on trying to maintain somewhat of our sanity and do good in whatever shape or form you can, do good. That's all for now.